I've told him repeatedly to at least hold it until he's out the bedroom door.
Excuse me.
He ignores this and keeps doing it.
It's Deidre. Hello, friends. It's Deidre.
And today we are going to explore an Am I the Asshole, I think, subreddit. It's AITH. Am I the H-hole? I don't know. I don't know what the H stands for, but this post was interesting enough that I really don't care what that H stands for. Am I the asshole for wanting to end a 6-year relationship because I'm sick of smelling my fiance? I, 35 female, have been with my fiance, 47 male, for 6 years. We're not going to talk about that yet. And for most of that time, I've been dealing with a constant barrage of bodily functions. I get that everyone farts and poops, and in a long-term relationship, you get more comfortable with each other. But this is beyond that. He will deliberately get up while we are relaxing in bed and let out the loudest, stinkiest fart while heading out of our bedroom to the bathroom to poop. I've told him repeatedly that it grosses me out and to at least hold it until he's out the bedroom door. He ignores this and keeps doing it. In public, he will fart in grocery store aisles when there are other people around, then walk away. Oh, he's that person. He's that person where you enter an aisle and no one's there, but it stinks. And then you start looking around you thinking, oh, if anyone comes into this aisle, they're going to think it was me. He's that guy, leaving me standing there in the stink cloud, looking like I was the one who did it. He thinks this is funny. Oh, I hate that. I'm so sorry. What a joke. What a joke. You treat your wife like a joke is because it's a reflection of yourself being a joke. I think it's humiliating. It is. It is. We live in a house with one bathroom upstairs. He poops with the door open. Ugh, bro. And the smell drifts all the way down to the main living area. It's constant. I'm tired of smelling this man all the time. It's disgusting, and honestly, it's killed my sexual attraction to him. It took 6 years for it to do that. I've told him so many times that this bothers me, but he either laughs it off or says, it's natural, get over it. But it's not about nature, it's about respect. I don't know how I'm supposed to want to be intimate with someone when I'm constantly grossed out by them. He has no idea he's shooting himself in the foot. Then he's gonna go think he's justified to cheat because his wife doesn't want to sleep with him anymore. And he would too, I can totally tell. I'm at the point where I'm thinking of ending the relationship because I feel unheard, disrespected, and honestly, repulsed. My friends are split. No pun intended. My friends are split. Some say I'm overreacting and everyone farts. Others say he's being gross and childish. So, am I the asshole for wanting to break up over this? There is an asshole in this story, and it's not the one that belongs to your husband. It's actually your husband. One thing you'll notice with people like this, this is 6 years that she's been dealing with this. And it sounds like he is weaponizing something natural to humiliate her. I would consider this a form of abuse. Straight up, that's what it is. And people may not agree with that, but that's what manipulators do. They will take something natural and weaponize it into something that makes you look crazy for not being able to tolerate it. He has weaponized his farts and his doo-doo against his wife. I am so surprised that she stayed there for 6 years because the amount of disrespect, the amount of lack of respect that it takes to continuously do this to the woman in your life for 6 years is diabolical. This woman is suffering, and this man is fully aware, and that's why he does it. A skilled manipulator knows what buttons to push to make the other person look as crazy and as intolerant as possible, and continue to make themselves look like the angel. On the outside looking in, it just looks like this woman is sensitive to smells and natural bodily functions, when in reality, she is literally at war with an asshole with an asshole. This one has 3,271 comments. There's a lot. 10,800 likes. And I happened to screenshot it seconds before OP deleted the post, so we got lucky. So let's go ahead and read some of the comments. Not the asshole. How did you put up with this for so long? He's acting like a child. He also resents you for calling him out. That's why he doubles down. He is absolutely gross. That he is. Info. How have you made it to 6 years with this sentient fart cloud? He is being disrespectful, disgusting, and childish. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it isn't offensive. Not the asshole. I agree. Anything can be a weapon if you know how to use it as one. And I'm starting to think like this probably isn't the first time that he's controlled a situation with his butthole. He probably did it a lot growing up as well. He's the kid that when he wasn't getting his way, he just stood there and crapped his pants like this is him. Right? Like natural doesn't mean you get a free pass to be gross on purpose. Respect is key, and ignoring that just makes it childish for sure. And someone responded to that response to the comment by saying, and really, how natural is it to purposely almost shit yourself in the grocery store just to embarrass your fiance? Oh, it's fiance, not wife? Well, easier to leave. Or to force a fart as you leave the room and laugh at your gagging fiance? None of that is natural. It's a disgusting power play. One I would happily lose to by quitting the relationship, giving him the W while I walk into the sweet-smelling sunset. And I would stop and smell every flower on the way to remind myself why I am leaving. That was beautiful. And this commenter says, you've spent 6 years with an adolescent boy in a big man suit. Being gloriously single is much to be preferred. Don't let sunk cost fallacy keep you trapped in this constant disrespect. I hope they don't have kids. Inform, don't ask. Him, the relationship has run its course and you wish him well in this search for a woman whose sense of humor is as unevolved as his own, not the asshole. I agree 100%. 100% get out of that situation. I bet if OP was to leave the relationship, he would go complete shocked Pikachu watching her walk out that door. Like he don't know what happened. That's what they always do. They always play dumb. They always say, oh, I was just having fun. I was just blah, blah. No, she told you to stop many times. She tried to talk to you. She tried to reason with you. 6 whole years and you still couldn't find it in your heart to treat your wife with a little respect, fiance, whatever. Still couldn't find it. And then he'll go to all their friends and make himself look like a victim. Not the asshole. He doesn't like you. Pretty straightforward. Let's see if there are any comments in his favor. I can search YTA and see if anyone said she was the asshole. Out of 4,207 comments, nobody thinks that she's the asshole. Well, nobody said YTA. So let's see. I'll just try a few different keywords. Unreasonable. Nobody said that. Work it out. Nope, nobody said that. What else? Compromise. Let's try that. Nobody. Frick, I thought we would be able to search and find at least one person who's agreeing with him. Let's just continue scrolling and see what pops up. Not the asshole. He's tormenting you for his own amusement. He may get a dopamine hit off of your frustration and revulsion. Yep. And he may just be a man-child who gets his kicks out of being nasty and annoying. Which would be one thing if he was your stupid kid brother, but he's supposed to be your adult husband. If he can't get over his fart fetish and be respectful and considerate to you, then please proceed to leave his stanky ass. I agree. Leave that stanky ass. Here's a good one. One of my favorite things to point out. One problem is that he was 12 when you were born. Another problem is that he is still 12. Run! You are not the asshole. Very well put. You've hooked up with a disrespectful child. Why would you ever consider marrying him? He's disgusting. True. I'm actually surprised to realize here, I guess I overlooked that before, but they're not even married. You sat in the little waiting booth of marrying this man for 6 years, watching him do this? You had the opportunity to just walk away for 6 years and you didn't? I don't understand that. But also, I wonder what her self-esteem is like. How old was she when they got together? 6 years? Oh, frick. She was 29 when they got together. She was old enough. She was old enough to know that she didn't have to sit there. So it makes me wonder what her self-esteem is like. Where does she stand as far as knowing her own self-worth and knowing that there are people out there who don't do stuff like this? Gross. Who wants to have sex with someone like that? I swear men cockblock themselves. They do sometimes. They really do. And they don't even realize it. We all poop, but you don't need to be shitty about it. Accurate. And I like this one as well because this goes into the post history, which I was able to take a peek at based on a comment that I had seen before. According to your own history, this charmer should have been gone a long time ago. Yeet to the curb. Stat. And the person is saying this because if you looked at OP's post history, it was very clear that the person she was with was an abusive person. So I'm not just pulling that part out of my ass. This person was extremely manipulative, and OP's self-esteem is probably running on empty to put up with some of this shit. And some people expressed surprise with the fact that OP stayed through all of that other stuff, but when it came to his booty hole, she was just like, you know what, I can't do this. Because there was a lot worse. Someone said something that I'm going to close with. They said the straw that breaks the camel's back is not always necessarily the heaviest one. So I will leave you with that. What do you think about this story? What would you do in this situation? I wouldn't be very happy at all. I want to be respected by my partner. I don't want to be with a person that thinks it's appropriate to take a shit on me. It tells you what he thinks about you. This act, this behavior is a very clear picture of how this man actually sees this woman, and it's not okay. Like, it's not good. So hopefully she leaves that situation. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah!